When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Phil reaching out. Hey, guys, my wife suggested I reach out to you on behalf of one of my buddies.
Okay.
He's single, and I suck at giving advice, LOL.
Okay.
So he got a call from an old acquaintance, a guy he worked with 5 years ago. He was asked to be in his out-of-town wedding.
Okay.
They email and talk a few times a year because the other guy uses my friend as a reference. My buddy was caught off guard, said yes, because he said he felt sorry for the guy.
Okay.
So last week, he got an email about the hotel and tuxedos and found out there are 12 groomsmen.
Okay.
He doesn't feel sorry for the guy now, actually feels like he got duped into being into this wedding because the bride wants a big bridal party. It's obvious this guy's scrambling to find guys, right? Like, who has 12 groomsmen? He doesn't have a girlfriend. He can make up an excuse as to why he can't come now. Any suggestions on how he backs out without looking like a major jerk?
Simple, you don't.
You don't back out?
No, sorry.
We're gonna be in the wedding?
Yeah, why not? He's scrambling to find like don't punish your boy for trying to
How much of his boy is he though? It sounds like he's a distant boy.
Listen, I think you're overthinking it.
Overthinking it.
Yeah.
He's now thinking like he is going to have to spend all this money to go be in an out of town wedding. So that's like hotel. He's got to spend all the money on the tuxedo. He's got to like shell out some bucks for a dude that he doesn't really like know all that well.
Think of the experience. You could meet your future wife there.
Oh, wow. This has been the romantic.
I'm just saying, you said yes. It may be an inconvenience for you now, and it may be costing you a couple bucks now, but think of it as, hey, you're helping out this guy, and look, maybe someday you'll need a favor.
Oh, my gosh.
And then you can go and you can say, hey, pal, remember when? But no, don't do it because of a potential favor that you may need from this guy down the road. Just think of it as, hey, it's an experience. Look at it as you're helping him bail out, out of a situation because this guy's trying to find 12 friends. If I had to try to find 12 friends to fill a groomsmen party, I don't know if I could do it either.
Well, Rick agrees with you. I said I was in a wedding where there were 12 groomsmen and 12 bridesmaids. He should do it for his buddy. He might need an extra groomsman when his time comes, if ever. Dawn says the same thing. Why is it such a bad thing? He's making a lot of assumptions. Just go and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're overthinking it, quite honestly. But that's
now, there's plenty of other people rolling in with the words to say to get out of it.
Of course. All right, we'll get into some of those. And I don't know if you've ever had to have that awkward conversation and back out of a wedding, but tell us that story and why you did it. And maybe your excuse can be a fodder for Phil's friend. But if you're Phil's friend and you're within the sound of my voice, you're overthinking it, buddy. Just do it. All right.
Well, and you're going to have a fun story to tell all the other groomsmen when you're having those talks like, oh, how do you know the groom? I worked with him 5 years ago.
Yeah, because I bet all the groomsmen are going to be in your situation too.
Maybe.
And they're out. And see, look, I've even convinced Kelly to come over to my side. So it's not that big of a deal. See, originally
I don't know if I'd say that.
You were very naysay. You were like, oh, well, I think of all the money I'm going to have to spend. Yes.
You know what? It was your maybe he's going to meet his future wife.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Maybe.
That's the angle. I'm like, all right.
And think of all the 12 bridesmaids. Come
and he's
on
single,
now.
so what else has he got to do?
That's right. There's 12 bridesmaids. They're probably all going to be drunk at some point. And
okay, that's great.
What?
All right.
I had 2 groomsmen. One of the sorry,
you had 2?
I had 4. I had 4 groomsmen. 2 of my brother-in-laws, future brother-in-laws, my wife's brothers, and then 2 friends. And my 2 friends from college, one of them was already married, the other one was single, and he was like, "Man, I wouldn't have brought a date."
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
I'd be going fishing.
That's right. I'm just saying. There is opportunity awaiting you in this. And it's a destination wedding, too.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we don't know what town it is. It's out of town. If it's on a beach, that's even better. Maybe just go.
That doesn't
Make a
matter.
vacation out of it.
Ludacris sang a song called "Different Area Codes." I mean, it is chalk for you to go and have fun.
Are we saying, listen, take a cue from Ludacris, different area codes?
Why not?
Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying I have stood on this soapbox now for the past 3 minutes.
You have. You really have. You have sold it.
And I think if you don't do it, and if you still want to back out, then I think you're being chicken, and you're taking the easy way out.
You're shying away what could be a Ludacris level experience.
Right. Do it for the bit.
Do it for the bit, and then come back and tell us about it.
I have literally lived my career this way. Do it for the bit, okay?
Okay. All right. We're doing it for the bit. We don't care about anybody else that tells them not to go.
Yeah. All right, 502-795-1997. Would love to hear your story, maybe your thoughts, your story about backing out of a wedding or going to a wedding you didn't want to and something great happened, okay?
That's the story that Ben really wants to hear.
I want to hear that.
That supports his argument.
Of course I want to hear that.
Groom only had a couple of groomsmen. Would he go? If the expense isn't actually an issue, just go and have fun. Who knows who he may meet at a destination wedding? Perhaps one of the bridesmaids or wedding guests was meant to be his future partner. If he doesn't go, he'll never know. It's exactly what you said.
I'm telling you, with 12 bridesmaids, come on now.
Exactly. Anything can happen.
Come on now.
Ludacris, different area codes.
Different area codes.
Just put that song on repeat. Get you motivated.
Or what's your fantasy?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now, at first I was just like, there was a lot of people rolling and just say, hey, beginning to realize it's out of my budget. Sorry, I can't uphold my commitment. Must back out. The sooner he backs out, the sooner he can find a replacement if he needs to. Other people saying, unfortunately, my circumstances have changed. I'm unable to attend your wedding or fulfill any groomsmen obligations. I wish you both years of happiness. Look forward to celebrating with you at a later date. Stuff like that. You could say that.
You could, but that's the boring and cop out. All right?
Why are you not playing Ludacris right now?
No.
You're missing an opportunity for getting him pumped up for the wedding soundtrack.
Yeah, well, I guess I could.
I mean, if you really want to drive it home and convince him, he's got to seize the moment and see what happens.
So, think in the great poet of our generation, Ludacris.
Yeah. Give it to me now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. All right.
Or hey, I mean, we could go this. Pimping all over the world.
Exactly. There you go. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like yeah. Phil, you play this for your buddy.
Yeah, see, you just play that for your buddy and say, hey, just, you know what?
Pimping all over the world.
YOLO, just go ahead and do it, and you won't regret it.
And report back.
Yes, we would love to hear about all the antics from your out-of-town wedding. All right, so there you go.
We're on Team Go.
Yep.
Have the experience. You can meet your soulmate.
There you go. Bill, hopefully that helps. Just play him this podcast episode and say, hey, I tried, buddy. I tried for you. All right, there you go. Thanks. That's group therapy.